One thing I noticed while doing my Maddening run is that Arena tends to give the same amount of XP percentage-wise, regardless of level. So if you're using Arena to give lower level units XP, that's probably a bad thing, and I definitely was using it for this purpose, but I have pretty high level units. This Alir is basically like level 45 after reclassing. Same thing with like Chloe. So if I actually go do Arena right now, if I use all 3 of my arenas on Alir, it gets me very close to leveling up, which is difficult to do at high level.
Let's take it easy.
So if I go and do like an easier paralog, I won't level up early. But the XP seems to be percentage based. So the huge upside of this is that you can continue to snowball and power level your units. And also you can always build support conversations. But it's definitely a huge upside to look at your power units, especially if you're trying to warp things in and kill bosses and check their XP. Alternatively, if you just use all 3 arenas on a unit who just leveled up, it'll get them usually over halfway there. So that's pretty big upside, especially when you have units that start to level up slowly because their internal level is very high. The higher your overall level, like the game seems to keep track of your level even when you reclass back to level 1, and it basically looks at that unit as its total level. So like if you hit level 15 and then promoted, and then you hit level 20 and then reclassed, the game looks at you as like level 36, I believe, because it would add the 15 and the 20 and then the level 1, so you'd be level 36. So if you were to do that again, you'd be like level, I don't know, like 45 or something. So, or like 46. If you were to hit level 20 and then reclass, you'd be 45 internally plus 1 for the new one. Arena seems to bypass that and just gives you around like 15 to 20% XP per arena use. So knowing this, you can push high level units that stop gaining XP or don't gain as much XP over to level them up. And you can also snowball a unit faster. And that seems to be more important, unfortunately, than kind of like balancing your team out. In this game, as far as I can tell on Maddening, you're usually better off snowballing like 4 or 5 units, and those units just kill everything, and then your other units are like utilities, or they clean up damage or set up kills for your power units. So at least that's the way I've been playing it. Leveling everyone up evenly is definitely something that's really good in like 3 houses Maddening, but in this game it doesn't seem to be the case, at least as far as I can tell. If you've experienced something different, I'd like to hear how you've leveled your units up on Maddening and like what like strategies you're running, just because I'm curious. But also, thank you for checking this out. Feel free to like and subscribe and comment, Arena is cool.